Chen Jingguan arrived at Zhang Yi's residence in Yunk Manor and, bypassing pleasantries, immediately knelt to petition Zhang Yi for the complete takeover of Chaoyu Base. He confessed that his recent humiliation in Blizzard City had exposed his inadequacy as a leader. With Elder Wei dead and the base's vulnerability exposed, he feared predatory factions would soon move to seize their resources and people. Zhang Yi listened impassively, calculating the strategic ledger. The base offered over 1,000 souls, a self-sustaining infrastructure, and critically, a core of professionals skilled in navigation and deep-sea fishing assets that would prove invaluable for any future maritime operations. The cost was merely the obligation to shield them from external aggression, a burden Zhang Yi deemed negligible against the gain. He agreed to the arrangement but refused to let Chen Jingguan retain the symbols of sovereignty. Demanding the shelter keys, Zhang Yi accepted the black metal box containing the triad of keys that controlled the underground fortress, instantly consigning the controller to his alternate dimension. The transfer complete, Zhang Yi confirmed Chen Jingguan would remain as the base's daily administrator, executing orders from Tianhai. When Chen Jingguan anxiously inquired about the looming Days City coalition, Zhang Yi dismissed the concern with a calm directive to await further instructions, solidifying the subjugation of Chaoyu Base as the newest pillar of his growing domain. Zhang Yi spent the morning ignoring the swirling rumors outside his apartment, his inner resolve rendering the gossip irrelevant. By midday, Bai Chunyu of the Celestial Squad arrived unannounced, his presence causing a stir among the onlookers who recognized the investigation teams as Blizzard City's terrifying external enforcement arm. Bai Chunyu dismissed the speculation and delivered a personal invitation from Captain Deng Shintong to meet at Deng Garden that evening at 6 o'clock. Over tea, Bai Chunyu elaborated on the Deng family's staggering background. They were a founding power behind Blizzard City's construction, controlled vast high-tech industries across Jiangnan, and were responsible for manufacturing the Origin missiles and advanced combat suits that equipped the survey teams. Bai Chunyu claimed the family's support accounted for at least 20% of the entire region's combat strength. Zhang Yi masked his calculation behind a facade of polite shock, already deciding to exchange pleasantries and then decline any recruitment attempt, wary of the arrogant, aristocratic profile Deng Shintong projected. At 5 o'clock sharp, a matte black luxury sedan with no license plates and doors nearly 20 centimeters thick pulled up to the building. Two silent men in black combat uniforms escorted Zhang Yi into the vehicle, which felt more like an armored personnel carrier than a car. They drove northeast to a large park where the main gates opened only after a security verification. Before the manor's entrance, a guard informed Zhang Yi that a lady of the house detested the smell of gasoline, requiring him to proceed on foot. Bai Chunyu emerged from a side door to guide him inside. The Deng Garden Manor was immense, a pocket of pre-apocalypse luxury preserved against the frozen wasteland. Rare, lush plants survived in transparent cultivation dishes under the eaves, and heavily armed soldiers secured every perimeter. Yet, as Zhang Yi followed Bai Chunyu through the opulent corridors toward the captain's study, he remained unimpressed. He judged the estate as merely larger in scale than his own sanctuary, devoid of any unique strategic depth, and waited with crossed arms for the inevitable pitch he had already resolved to refuse. Bai Chunyu ushered Zhang Yi into a stylish, cyberpunk-furnished room within Deng Garden, leaving him with a cup of tea while the Celestial Squad captain concluded other matters. Through the floor-to-ceiling window, Zhang Yi observed the frozen garden and lake beyond, reflecting that even the wealthy Deng family could not heat the entire manor. Resources in Blizzard City were allocated by contribution, not money, and Commander Zhu Zhang would tolerate no waste. Less than half an hour later, Deng Shintong arrived precisely at 5:58, shedding his coat to reveal a muscular frame, tying his hair back, and collapsing onto the sofa with a leisurely sigh. The two exchanged unexpected banter. Zhang Yi complimented Deng Shintong's handsomeness, drawing genuine laughter from the usually composed captain. Deng Shintong then broached the Linhai City operation, asking why Zhang Yi had not signed up to hunt the Eclipse Moon Ronin. Zhang Yi answered diplomatically, citing Tianhai's desperate need for reconstruction and his people's depleted strength. Deng Shintong countered that Zhang Yi's power far exceeded other outer city extraordinaries and he would have had the best chance of killing the Ronin, a remark that confirmed Zhang Yi's suspicion that the Eclipse Moon threat was far graver than officially portrayed. Without preamble, Deng Shintong extended a recruitment offer, boasting that the Celestial Squad was Jiangnan's strongest force, promising impunity, glory, resources, and women. Zhang Yi responded with effusive praise, then asked whether joining would guarantee his absolute safety. When Deng Shintong confidently affirmed his ability to protect all members, Zhang Yi accepted but requested a logistics position inside Blizzard City, admitting he feared death, never left his Tianhai shelter voluntarily, and possessed only defensive abilities reflecting his non-aggressive nature. Deng Shintong's smile froze. He needed fighters, not administrators, and realized he had been outmaneuvered by Zhang Yi's artful deflection. Deng Shintong realized that Zhang Yi was politely declining his offer to join the Celestial Squad. Zhang Yi insisted that he was a defensive genius who disliked traveling and taking risks, and when Deng Shintong called him cowardly despite his obvious strength, Zhang Yi calmly corrected him that he was merely being prudent. Deng Shintong asked whether Zhang Yi could really tolerate living in seclusion forever, since people with great power always yearn to display it, and Zhang Yi honestly answered yes, because his life was comfortable, free of worries, and surrounded by beautiful women. Deng Shintong was baffled by this mindset, having been born with everything he wanted and craving glory and battle instead. Deng Shintong ultimately accepted Zhang Yi's decision, noting that everyone has their own ambitions. He told Zhang Yi he could contact him in the future, warning that if a more suitable teammate appeared, Zhang Yi would only be a substitute. Zhang Yi thanked him sincerely, and the two chatted for a long while. Although Deng Shintong was generous and easygoing, he remained tight-lipped about serious matters, skillfully evading Zhang Yi's attempts to extract information about Linhai City, which made Zhang Yi realize he could not underestimate this man. As darkness fell, Zhang Yi rose to leave, but Deng Shintong presented him with a heavy black box. Inside were densely packed black bullets, at least 100 origin bombs. Zhang Yi knew from Lu Karen that a single origin bomb cost no less than 100,000 before the apocalypse, and 10 times more now, making the gift astonishingly valuable. He tried to refuse, but Deng Shintong insisted it was nothing to him and that Zhang Yi needed them. Zhang Yi accepted, stowed the bullets in his alternate dimension, and promised to repay the favor. Watching him leave, Deng Shintong felt slight regret, knowing that such rare spatial ability would make his missions much easier. Bai Chunyu was shocked that Zhang Yi had refused the invitation, but Deng Shintong smiled, explaining that a box of origin bombs was trivial. He was willing to pay any price to win over useful people, and even if Zhang Yi never joined the Celestial Squad, this favor would make him remember the kindness. Bai Chunyu bowed deeply, praising his captain's wisdom. Back at the hotel, Zhang Yi's teammates gathered to hear how the meeting went and breathed sighs of relief that Deng Shintong had not made things difficult. When Zhou Kor asked what they should do next, Zhang Yi's eyes lowered as he thought of the superhumans in Days City, and he calmly replied that they should return home and, on the way, prepare a gift for them.